Hi guys, hi, welcome back to another video. Surprise here, your local pothead, expanding our universe. Expanding our universe, back with another video. Yes sir. How have you been? I've been great. I'm feeling very upbeat today. I feel very high energy today. I really don't know why, and my mind feels so scattered, but I had to do this video. So yeah, consistency, that's on consistency. I have to do this video. And yeah, how have you guys been? I hope you've been well. I can't complain. Life is good. I've gotten to a point where I think it's today morning. Today morning, I posted something on your local portal on Instagram. The truth, indeed, the truth has a spirit. I don't know why I'm forgetting things that I say and things that I do. My mind is everywhere. Pardon me, guys. I'm sorry. My mind is everywhere, but I posted something on Instagram today talking about the truth and it having its own spirit. So I'm very high energy today because of that. Cause yeah, I'm happy with where I am at. I'm happy with where I'm headed, and I can't ignore the fact that I'm happy about it. I know, but okay, let me not say but. Okay, hata tume digress, but let me just finish this thought. Many at times we only document the parts of our lives where we are happy, sindio, and it's a good thing, it's a good thing, cause in the moments that you are in the darkness and that you're sad, you get to look at the moments that you are happy, na zina kumotivate to get back to, to work through whatever you're going through, I'd say. So I'm happy that I'm happy, and I'm happy that this is here, right? Like, this is happening right now. Cause kuna siku nitaangalia na nitakuwa tu like, yeah, I was happy on this day and it was because of this and this and this. And yeah, I hope you're happy too. I hope you're happy too. Kwanza, poleni, aki nina ramble. My mind is everywhere. My friend Wamonje alipost kwa threads yake. I'm very happy, like, gosh. Hata mimi nilirepost. I was like, yeah, gosh, like, I'm very happy. I can't even explain it. I'm just happy. Are you guys feeling happy? What is in the air? What is bringing this happiness? Me sijui, but yeah, I'm feeling it and I'm loving it. So yeah, anyway, I posted something on my threads. I can't really remember what led to that realization, but let me just say I had a realization and I posted it on my threads, and it got me thinking that I should actually do a video on this. So I posted something. It is funny how the path of least resistance should and is the easiest to follow, and at the same exact time the hardest to bring yourself to follow. So on today's video I will be talking about the path of least resistance and what I have understood about the path of least resistance so far in my life. Sindio, what I know is what I have experienced and what others have experienced for me. Let's get into it. So I really love this song. There's a song that near Ira Star. There's this song by Ira Star. It was in her 19 and Dangerous album. It's called Cast, Gen Z Anthem, and it starts with a woman saying, I don't know if it was a speech or something. I think it's one of those. I don't know who said it, but it's in that song. But it's in that video. It's in that song. So I'm gonna say whatever. Hey, mind you. Oh, let's calm down. Yeah, as I was saying, wimbo inaanza with a woman speaking, and she says these words: life is not problematic. Life sorry, life is not problematical. We make it problematical because we are listening to someone else, to something, without listening to ourselves. We clutter up our lives with insignificant things that don't really hold meaning. And I was like, yeah, do you know, I think the beauty of music, I keep saying this, I say this a lot, the beauty of music is you listening to a song and and hearing something that you've never heard before, yet you've been listening to that song like for years, you know, umekuwa ukisikiza unaisikiza lakini hujaisikia hiyo part, but when you need to listen and hear that part, you will listen and hear it. You get? So I love this part of that song because there's also another part uko mbele anasemanga, there's also another part uko mbele Ira huwa anasema your life has no limitations but the ones you make. What does this have to do with the path of least resistance? There's a certain level of faith that comes with surrendering to the path of least resistance. I believe that every one of us is meant to be on the path of least resistance. You see, in your life, ile path yenye there's least resistance when you're on that path. That is the path you're supposed to be on, because life is not supposed to be hard. Life is not problematical. We make it problematical. Nimekumbuka, I posted this meme. I don't know if I've already said this, but I posted this meme on Instagram the same day. I think it's a day after I posted what I have read. I posted on Threads, me. So this meme was the POV was when you ask your higher self what or who is blocking your path, and then it's a clip of a movie, and this woman is asking like sasa the higher self is asking me ati, do you really want to know? And then me is saying yes, I do want to know. Alafu akasema sa higher self anasema okay, I'll tell you. Then me is like eager to hear, you motherfucker. Okay, yeah, higher self says you, and I was just like, yeah, we most of the times we block our own lives, like we self-sabotage. Mi ninaweza sema, coming from someone who's learning or not sabotaging themselves, you let your fears, you let outside noise cloud your judgment, cloud your mind, you let like unasikiza everyone else but yourself. That is not the path of least resistance, because why are you listening to everyone else but yourself? Imagine if you just listened to yourself. And because I feel like when you come into this world, you come here with a blueprint. Unaona kama vile fingerprints zako ni personal to you. Your life is very personal to you. And you come here with a blueprint of your life. So if you only listened to yourself, then you would be on the path of least resistance, which is the hardest to follow, but is the easiest to follow. Like, it's the hardest to bring yourself to follow, because for some reason we have this need to control everything. That's why I've said there's a certain level of faith that comes with surrendering to the path of least resistance. We have this need to control everything. Like, how are you supposed to trust that maisha yako ita end up vile unataka iend up usipokuwa the one in charge of the things happening in your life? You get? So you want to control everything, then you end up blocking your own way, and you end up being on the path of resistance instead of being on the path of least resistance. Yeah. Yeah, we clutter up our minds with insignificant things. Have you ever like sat down and asked yourself, what would happen if in 24 hours most of those hours go into me improving myself and listening to myself? Like, you can listen to other people, you can talk to other people, you can talk about other people, you know, but what if the higher percentage of your life went into you thinking about yourself and talking about yourself, and just unajua ina revolve around you, and I don't think there's an end there. I feel like if you're a very intuitive person, you usually know I hapa venye naelekea sidhani naelekea pazuri. Unajua tunasemanga this, the highs and the lows of life, but the lows of life should not feel like the end of your life. Do you understand what I'm saying? You shouldn't let me rephrase what I'm saying. You shouldn't let the lows of your life make you feel like it's the end of life. It's not the end of your life. Then if it's feeling like the end of your life, I feel like you're on the path of resistance. How do you know you're on the path of least resistance? Let's just get into that. How do you know you're on the path of least resistance? when things go smoothly and easy for you, hata hizo vitu ngumu bado si ati zina feel ni kama oh my god I can't do this, you know. Unajuanga kuna zile vitu zenye unajuanga hii imefanyika but I can deal with it, I can actually deal with it. I feel like that is how you know you're on the path of least resistance. You know you're on the path of least resistance when you're happy about whatever outcome. Do you know, like do you know, when you're happy about whatever the outcome is, that means you have made peace with your decisions. Like your decisions, no one is holding you, no see au feel ni kama umefungiwa hapo na you don't have control over it. Even when you don't have control over it, you're still happy with the outcome because you know it's all working for your good. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, the path of least resistance feels like at the end of the day, looking back, it has all been working for my good. Nothing has gone as though haikuwa inafaa. Like si ati haikuwa inafaa kufanyika, by the imefanyika tu vile ilikuwa inafaa kufanyika. Path of least resistance. I think that's all I have to say on that, and I'm glad I got that realization, and just learning to not block my own path, learning to not self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is a big thing. And I feel like once you learn that your fears, you can hold space for your fears and your doubts, but you don't have to let them take over. If you let them take over and then you start making decisions, if you let your fears and your doubts and all that take over and you start making decisions based on that, then you are on the path of resistance. Because why are you resisting? Mbona inafeel ni kama unapigana na life? Haifai kufeel ni kama unapigana na life. Inafaa kufeel ni kama natoboa hii life manze. Like look at me jana and look at me today. I'm really doing a good job, you know? And yeah. I don't know if I've said everything I wanted to say, but I feel like I've said everything I wanted to say. Things should not be hard. Mimi personally, nime come to the conclusion that I am not meant to suffer. I am not here to suffer. Things should not be hard to the extent where I feel like, by the way, there's no way out. You know, hiyo ni path ya resistance sana. Ukianza kufeel there's no way out, inamaanisha hata una resist your problem solving skills. Because I don't think there's any problem that you would be given on this earth if you did not have the answer to it. Did I say this in a video? I said this in the healing, what healing is according to me video. The moment you are like, ukikumbwa na msiba, sijui mbona nataka tu kuongea hivyo, but ukikumbwa na msiba, the reason as to why umekumbwa na hiyo msiba ni juu kwa sababu okay. The reason as to why umekumbwa na huo msiba ni kwa sababu you have the answer. And once you are able to deal with it, you are able to help others deal with it. Yeah, healing. You are able to help others deal with it. So ukifika point ya life yako yenye unaona ni kama there's no way out, like oh my god nimefika mwisho, mi hata ni dead or something. Not that being suicidal is something that I take lightly. Jua uko on a path of resistance. Mi hata wanna feel like things such as depression and being suicidal is you following the path of resistance. You're not on your path of least resistance. Because personally I believe, I don't know, nilikuwa nafunga video and then I've gotten back to talking. Personally I believe something like depression is you getting to a dead end and not wanting to accept that you have gotten to a dead end, so I need to actually turn and find another road. Unaget? Path of resistance. But the path of least resistance would feel like, I know I'm going through this today, but najua nita make it out of it. Yeah, I hope that is as clear as I could put it, but I know it's clear. I feel like it's clear enough. Anyway, yeah. Ooh, this is a good video. This is a good video because I feel like ni interesting to learn how to hack this life. A life that has been made to seem so difficult. Kwanza with this capitalistic society, it has been made to seem so difficult. It has been made to seem as though you have to work hard to get the things you want. Yes, you have to work hard, but it shouldn't feel like you're working hard. Do you yeah, the path of least resistance would not feel like, oh my god, I'm exhausted every day, every day, every day. You're exhausted. Kwani hapana, mnaniget anyway. Yeah, follow our social media handles at _nyagoha, at _ your local.pothead on Instagram. I'll put the other accounts at the end of the video. And yeah, go be great, go live the biggest life you can ever conjure up in your mind, and take care of yourselves, guys. Pieces, party pieces. Yo, deuces. My mind is so like, ushayona mind yenye na rest. I'm thinking about everything and nothing and everything. I'm everywhere all at once. Yeah. But your local potted out. You know the vibe. You know the vibe. You know the vibe. Mkoaje? I hope mko poa. Mimi niko poa. Life is good. Life is good, and we are grateful. Like, we are very, very grateful for where we are at and where we are headed. Let me just see, mnajua mimi wana refer to my notes.